Welcome to our channel. Today we how to withdraw from CloudWatch Logs to export server events, complete guide step by step clearly. To withdraw from CloudWatch Logs and export server events, start by logging into your AWS Management Console. Navigate to the CloudWatch service. In the left sidebar, select Logs to view your log groups. Identify the log group from which you want to export events. Click on the log group to see its log streams. Select the log stream that contains the events you wish to export. Once the log stream is open, locate the Actions button at the top right of the screen. Click on Actions and then select Export Data to Amazon S3. A dialog box will appear prompting you to fill in the export detail. Choose the time range for the logs you want to export by specifying the start and end timestamps. Next, select your desired S3 bucket from the drop-down list. If the intended S3 bucket is not listed, ensure that you have the necessary permissions to access it. You can also specify a prefix for the exported files in the S3 bucket if desired. Review the settings and click on the Export button to initiate the export process. A confirmation message will appear, indicating that the export job has been created. You can check the status of the export job in the CloudWatch Logs dashboard. Once the export is complete, navigate to your specified S3 bucket. Locate the folder or prefix you designated for the export. Your exported logs will be saved in a compressed format for efficient storage. Download the exported files directly from S3 to access your server events. You can now analyze or process the server events as needed. This completes the process of withdrawing from CloudWatch Logs to export server events. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.